project. I hope you all are doing well. I'm gonna dive into week 6. Can you believe it? Halfway through. Exciting stuff. This week I'm actually gonna toss all 3 topics into one video because I think they all fit really, really well together, and so I'm just gonna do it. So we'll just have one video. So the first thing that I want to talk about is our microwave society. We want things now, we want it fast, we want it yesterday, and the easier the better. And that's just sort of the way our society is. Faster internet, faster phone service, this magic workout pill, this you can lose 45 pounds in 10 days rather than 5 pounds in 10 days, or not even that, but I think you hear what I'm saying. So we want things and we want them now. But that's not real life, and it takes hard work, and it takes dedication, and it takes consistency, and it takes committing to something, and it's gonna take you a long time to get back the body that you would love, because if you think about it, it took you a certain amount of time to get to where you are, and to get maybe as out of shape as you are, or to put on the pounds that you put on, or to end up with the messy heart that you've ended up with. It's taken a while to do that, and so we can't expect that it's going to be instantaneous. There are certain things, yes, definitely, that can be quick. If we are ready for our hearts to be dealt with and our messes to be dealt with, that can swiftly be handled. God is that big. But it's not safe to lose 50 pounds in 3 weeks. It's safe to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week, and to be consistent with that, and to build the habits that go with that. That's safe. But we want it fast, and we want it now. We have fast food chains that are popping up all over the place because we want it quick and we want it now. We don't want to wait to cook our food. We want it immediately. But things that go in the microwave, they don't really hold any nutritional value, and neither does fast food and those sorts of things. So we need to look at our desire to get everything really fast, and we really need to reevaluate that and just know that it's not realistic, and to really come to terms with that, and to really fall in love with the process and enjoy the journey and enjoy the ride, even if it is up and down and it's got twists and it's got turns and it's got really long uphill stints. So I just want to encourage you in that. And if you are really sort of giving up on the project right now, not giving up, but just sort of like throwing your hands up in the air and, well, whatever, this isn't going to work for me. It's only been 6 weeks. And if you do the math, it's only been 18 workouts if you've done all of them. And so stick with it. It will come, but it will not come instantly. So I want to encourage you, stay with it, dig your heels in, and really get going. But love the process, love the journey, enjoy it. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. Enjoy the little victories. Enjoy the things that you have overcome. Love them, have fun with them, celebrate them, but don't get down on yourself because you haven't lost as much weight as you wanted to, or your food isn't absolutely impeccable, or your workouts are still really hard. They're supposed to be. So, yeah, that is part 1. All right, part 2. Part 2 is going to jump in to part 1. And I want to talk about impatience and consistency. And I used to be the most impatient and most inconsistent human being on the whole planet Earth. Yes, true story. You didn't know who you were going to get on which day. And that, my friends, is really selfish. My impatience and my inconsistency was so incredibly selfish. And I had a very loving friend who said to me, that is very selfish. And a steady Eddie is very, very trustworthy, but an inconsistent person is not. And those were some of the hardest words to hear, but they radically changed my life. And so if you are one of those people, because I used to be one, and I believed that I was impatient, and I just believed that that was part of my character. I just wasn't as patient as some people, and that's a lie. So if some of you guys are still wondering what some of your lies are, that could be one of them. And consistency is a very interesting thing. It is the ability to never leave people wondering who they're going to get when they meet you, whether you've had a good day, a bad day, a frazzled day, a hard day, a sad day. You're still consistent in who you are. You're honest, you're vulnerable. I'm not saying you're fake, but I'm saying you're still consistent. You're consistent with your children, you're consistent with your husband, you're consistent with your friends. You're consistent at work, you're consistent in your workouts, you're consistent with your food. It's self-control. And it's finding balance in the midst of chaos. And if we can do that, we are a much more trustworthy human. We don't live in this volatile state of, I had a really bad day, and my response to everybody else is not loving, and it's not kind, and it's emotional, and it's based out of how I feel, and that's not okay. So we need to learn to be consistent human beings who are long-suffering and patient and kind at all times, not just when we feel like it and not just when we've had a really good day. So I want you to take this into your process as well, being patient and consistent with your food, being patient and consistent with your workouts, and being patient and consistent in your relationships and in your life. Because if you're not, it's really, really hard to trust those kinds of people with your heart, with your life, because you just never really know who you're going to get. And learning to be consistent, I will tell you, has been one of the most wonderful, life-giving things that has ever happened to me. And so I am so grateful for the words that were spoken about this that really opened my eyes to that. So just remember that your impatience and your inconsistencies are ultimately selfish. And selfishness is not very pretty. But it's something that you can overcome, because I have. But guess what? I still fail sometimes too. So there's grace. All right, part 3. This is going to be down and dirty, and I'm going to leave you to figure this out. I have the great privilege of watching people work out every day. And in watching people work out, I have grown to see past the workout and through, and actually get to look inside of the life habits, I guess, of people, and watch somebody work out and see, oh my gosh, you struggle with pleasing people all the time, or wow, you are obsessive and compulsive, or you are very controlling, or you are very lazy, or your apathy is phenomenal. I know that's kind of scary, but what I just want to say is that your tendencies during a workout and the things that happen to you during a workout, they are things that you probably habitually do in your life. And so I'm just going to leave you with that. And I am going to challenge you to those things. People pleaser. Are you worried about making sure that your coach thinks you've done a good job, or you're looking for recognition, or the control freak that never pushes themselves past a certain point so they can hold it all together so everybody thinks that they've got it all together? Or are you the person that's gonna shortchange your reps in order to have a faster time so that somebody will tell you that you did an amazing job because you're after the affirmation and validity of man? Or are you just somebody that goes in and gets it done because that's what you want to do in life? Or do you just struggle feeling bad for yourself and how out of shape you are the whole time, and that's how you get through it? Or I mean, I could go on, but I want to challenge you to this. I want you to look at your habits during a workout and begin to see the mirror effect that they actually have in your life. So let's go after week 6. Let's have fun. Let's dig deep. Let's grow. Let's get better. And yeah, I'm proud of you guys. Enjoy your week.